Good evening students. In this video I am going to explain History of English Literature 2. This is prose writers from Victorian age. We are going to see Ruskin and Arnold. This is for second year English students. This is unit 1. Already I have uploaded unit 1 part 1. This is part 2. So one more video also will be uploaded very soon from unit 1. So the Victorian age began on 1837 and ended on 1901. It was a golden age. The writers of the Victorian age actually explored so many themes such as social inequality, problems in human relationship, etc. The important writers during this period, especially prose writers, Matthew Arnold and John Ruskin. John Ruskin was an English essayist and he has actually written on various topics such as art, architecture, political economy, literature, etc. And very important works of John Ruskin I have given here. Please go through it. And modern painters. So the essay was published in 5 volumes. The book was actually written to defend the work of J.M.W. Turner. Turner was actually an artist. In this book, Ruskin insists that art should devote itself to the nature. The Seven Lamp of Architecture. This is another important work of Ruskin and first published in 1849, consists of 8 chapters. The first chapter dedicated to introduction. The 7 lamps actually represents the basic principle. These principles help to guide the architecture for architectural design. The Stones of Venice, it was published in 3 volumes. The essay was first published in 1851 to 1853. It describes architecture of Venice, Byzantine, Gothic and Renaissance period. Unto this loss, this is also a very important work of John Ruskin. The title has been taken from the parable of workers in vineyard, and lost actually refers to 11th hour of laborers. Actually, this work was very famous. Even Gandhi also translated Unto this lost into Gujarati in 1908 under the title Savodaya. The next work is Force Clavigira, and this is actually a series of letters. They are addressed to British workmen during 1870s. It was published in the form of pamphlets. Next person is Matthew Arnold. He was an English poet and cultural critic, and there are so many works he has written. Please go through it. First one is Essays in Criticism, and it was published in 2 series. First series was published in 1865. Second series was published in 1888. In this essay, Matthew Arnold has assured his view on the works of Shakespeare, Goethe, etc. The next one is Culture and Anarchy. Actually, anarchy means a situation in which people do not obey rules and laws. It is a series of periodical essays, and it was published in book form in 1869. Later, the preface was added. And according to him, culture is the most essential for social improvement. And in this essay, Arnold has mentioned 3 social classes: barbarians, Philistines, and populace. The next one is Literature and Dogma. The full title of the work is Literature and Dogma, an essay towards a better apprehension of the Bible. It is a religious and literary criticism, first published in 1873. And then, according to him, we have to read the Bible as literature. He further tells us that Bible must be approached as a literary work. And he also tells us that Bible has deep meaning and ideas, and readers should take moral and ethical lessons from Bible. And also he tells us that Bible helps to shape the human conduct. The next one is The Study of Poetry. It was written by Matthew Arnold, one of the very important work of Matthew Arnold. And in this work, he says poetry is an important work to understand the life. He also says that good poetry is criticism of life. And he also insists that poetry is not for entertainment, but as for a powerful tool. And here I have given 1 mark questions. So first you go through the videos completely. Afterward, try to answer for all these questions. Thank you students. Thank you for listening, and thank you for watching.